Bronson, how's it going, brother?
Good, bro. Yourself?
What's been happening? What have you been up to?
Just training, bro. Just getting ready for this comeback.
One question I need to ask is, was that the reason why you did it? It was stuck in the four walls, and that's when all those thoughts start flooding through your mind. Was there any way to kind of deter all that?
Bro, I think the most important thing is who you got around you.
Going into it, did you feel like you had a genuine chance?
No.
Why is that?
I can use that now to help others, and I want to be happy. That's the number one. I want to be happy. Oh, 100%. I'll jump in the ring with him, yeah. And you know who I want to call out?
That's broken me. Welcome back, everyone, to the Let's Trot show. If you are listening, thank you so much for the support and coming along for the journey. Show us some love. Please subscribe. And we've got a lot of cool guests coming up, so make sure you stay tuned. Bronson, how's it going, brother?
Good, bro. Yourself?
Very good, very good. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
As per tradition of the show, I know you're a bit of a sneakerhead as well. So our friends from SHOEGRAB have gifted you. You know what? I think it's the best actually pair of shoes that have been gifted so far. Open them up. Let me know what you reckon.
All right, done.
You a bit of a sneakerhead?
I am a sneakerhead, bro. So if I know
Jay, you're Philly generous, eh?
Oh, stop it, bro.
Oh,
they're fresh.
They're mad. They're mad.
Nah, they're mad. Thanks, boys. I appreciate it, man.
That's awesome.
Appreciate it heaps.
Are you an Adidas boy, a Nike guy?
Well, I was sponsored by Nike, but I'm a Nike head, yeah. Or if you go look into my cupboard, bro, everything's Nike. Shoes, everything, bro. I love it.
So currently you don't have a sponsor, is
I don't have a sponsor, no. So
okay, that might change. What's been happening? What have you been up to?
I've just been training, bro. Just getting ready for this comeback. So head down, just getting ready. That's all I'm doing, bro.
I think the common answer you'd be getting, like, you look like you've been training. So you look fit.
Well, I say to everyone, hey, like 4 years of just doing gym and weights, bro. Like I kind of built a pretty big base, but I'm starting to lean out. I think I've got like 2 more kilos to kind of cut, but I think that will come off when pre-season starts.
What do you weigh now?
I'm 102.
And you're playing weight, what do you want to get to?
At least 99. 98 would be actually nice.
Was that your previous weight when you were playing back?
When I was 18 when I was playing, so I think I was like 94, 95, bro. So I was pretty scrawny, but now 23 years old, bro, just put on a bit of beef, so I'll be all right.
You look like you've been eating some dumbbells. So what, you just been doing weights for the last 4 years?
Just been doing weights, a little bit of boxing here and there, but yeah, but I was just pretty much living in the gym. That was kind of like my safe haven, bro. I'd just get up and just go straight to the gym, and once gym was done, like I come home and that was my day.
It's a bit of an escape for you.
It was an escape, and that's my medicine, bro. I realized. So training's gonna be in my life forever, I think.
I remember you actually played against me. Was it 2019?
I was thinking, I'm like, did I verse him? I'm like, I did verse him.
We played. Yeah, I was like, you scored a pretty freakish try. I remember you burnt Dallin on the outside, and I was jogging back. I'm like, who the fuck's this kid? And I saw you carrying on, celebrating.
Oh, bro. Nah, you know what? Because the game before, I had a shocker. It was the worst game. I versed Roosters, and that was my second NRL game, and I was marking the troll, and he was just putting it on me, bro. I was like, the next game, like I have to make it up, bro.
Pretty hard on yourself. He's probably the hardest bloke to
I know, bro. In my second NRL game, I'm like, fuck. But you know what, bro? Like that game, I was happy. You know, my first NRL trials, it was a big moment for me. But yeah.
So obviously your suspension is running out. You must be itching to get back with the boys.
Bro.
So what's the date you get back with the team?
8th of November. So yeah.
So that will be with team, everything?
Yeah, with team, yeah. So I think the first day is like the induction kind of thing, and then the next day we get into the training. So it's when I think about it, bro, it's I get a bit emotional, but like, hey, I've done the time and I'm ready to get back to it.
You've done the full circle. You're Cronulla Junior, and then you're also Canterbury Junior for Grams for 2 years, I think.
Yeah, I think I've done 3 or 4 years at Moorebank, yeah. And then I went back to Sharks because my dad was like, he wanted me to do Harold Mats at Sharks.
Right.
So I went back to Sharks and then just stayed there ever since.
Yeah, how good. So you got the call from Gus Gould, or was that like... I remember my first call up with Gus when he was at Penrith, and I was like a little schoolboy, man. I didn't know. I was petrified when I saw him.
Yeah, because I was just like at home, just kicking back, and no teams has reached out to me. Like Gus was the first one to reach out.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, it was massive. And I remember just felt like it was just a massive morale boost, bro. Like I was like, I wanted to go to bed early, bro. I wanted to like pick out what I was going to wear the next day and whatnot. And I was just like, it just lifted my spirits. And then, like when I met Gus, it was just like, I want to play for Bulldogs, bro, straight out.
That's awesome. You want to repay that faith.
Yeah, bro. Giving me that second chance, 100%. I want to repay that faith.
The last 4 years, like it's obviously a very long time. What did you get, like what did you do with yourself? Like, how'd you keep busy? How'd you kind of, obviously there would have been a lot of noise.
Massive noise, yeah. Look, if I'm gonna be honest, like I was just battling myself, bro. I suffered pretty bad for depression and mental health, so I was kind of just trying to get that kind of sorted. If I look back at it now, it was such a waste of 4 years. I could have done so much more to.
They regret.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but I mean, everything happens for a reason. But like I said before, bro, I was just getting up and just going to the gym. That's it. That's all I was doing. That was my day. It got to a point where I was like, oh, I need to get out the house. So my brother was doing carpentry and my best friend was doing carpentry together. And I was like, you know what?
Qualified?
Hey?
Are you qualified?
No way, bro. I lasted like 4 or 5 months, bro. I was like, nah, this is making me more depressed, bro.
That's funny. I'm actually qualified chippy.
You are? Bro, it's... respect to
build your house. That expect you to build your house, but I'm qualified.
Respect to all the chippies out there, but man, like, I think when you come from... Because I came from school straight to NRL and never had a job. So going on a job site and being there, it's like... It was just such a reality check, bro. And I was like, fuck, you know what, bro? Like, when I come back, I'm going to be so grateful for everything, so...
Well, you didn't give up on the dream. You obviously worked hard
to
get to this point. You did obviously make a mistake, and you have to live with that regret for the most of your life. But what ways did you combat that depression? Like, how did you get out of that rut?
Good question, bro. I think...
You said you touched on the gym. Like, there had to be other times
Yeah.
where I feel like, especially when we go through tough times in our life, we're stuck in the 4 walls, and that's when all those thoughts start flooding through your mind. Was there any way to kind of deter all that?
But I think the most important thing is who you got around you, and I've got a great family around me, and good friends. So I was able to talk to family and friends about what's going on. So that played a massive part. But besides that, bro, like it was just a constant battle every day. But look, everything's happened for a reason, and I'm in a better headspace. So
it's good to hear, man.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, the one thing you don't lack is obviously self-belief. I can hear it from your voice.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to open up old wounds here, but
the
day you got that knock on the door, can you run me through run me through those events?
So I was just in my room getting all these phone calls, like missed calls, three missed calls, and I'm like, who is this number? And it was early. It was like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and then the 4th time I answered, and I was like, he introduced himself. He goes, I'm so and so from Masada. I've been at your house. I've been at the front for I think nearly 2 hours now. I'm like, oh, far out. What the fuck's going on here? And then he pretty much just broke the news and said everything. And oh, bro, my heart sunk, and then everything just kind of, just came crumbling down. And just thinking about it, I get emotional. But at the end of the day, I put myself in that position, and I've owned up to it, and that's that, bro. So,
well, you owned up to it 100%. You took full accountability with it, and again, it's a decision that you're gonna have to live with the rest of your life. And the fact that you're still speaking about it is, I have to commend you for it, man. It's very brave. And the one question I need to ask is, what encouraged you to do it? Like, I know you had shoulder op.
Yep. I had 2 on one shoulder.
Was that the reason why you did it?
Of course, because to everyone that's obviously gonna listen, like, I took 1 injection. 1 injection's not gonna turn me into Hulk or turn me into a better football player. It's not gonna make me, you know what I mean? Like, just 1 injection. That's the sole purpose was for the recovery. That's the only reason. I came out of that operation, 2 operations on 1 shoulder, fucked.
What was wrong with it?
I dislocated it from that game against you.
Oh, really?
And I played the whole year on it.
Not
knowing.
Did it keep subluxing coming up, popping in and out? Okay, so you had like a torn labrum, rotator cuff was damaged.
Everything, bro. Everything you can imagine. So, and me being in a kind of bad headspace, I had a lot going on. I had my brother had a car accident, and unfortunately killing someone in that car accident all in the same kind of period. And they were kind of like, him being my brother, they were putting it out on social media. I was getting messages left, right, and center.
Older brother?
Yeah.
So it would have been pretty hard for you as well, like as the older brother, biggest support system, going through all that.
Yeah, for sure. And so it was just a pretty, vulnerable situation. But saying that, bro, I'm not saying as an excuse. It's not an excuse for what I did. You know, like I'm my own worst enemy here, and I take full responsibility for it. So, I served my time, bro. I done 4 years.
4 years. I was gonna say 4 years is a bloody long time.
Yeah, bro.
It's a tough lesson to learn, and you look at other sports as well. And I saw you kind of dibble dabble with NFL, but I wanted to kind of look over there and see what their rules for prohibited substances was, and I think it's 4 games.
4 games, bro.
4 games.
They're not under. Yeah,
years,
yeah. So, and that's why I kind of wanted to go, like, not to go over there, but they told me, they approached me saying, my band, the only sport I can play in my band is NFL. So I was like, oh, mad, let's give it a crack then.
Yeah, right. You have any NFL background?
Nah.
Do you?
No, bro. The only experiences are the game. I've played the NFL game. That's the only experience.
That's the best.
Bro, like, hey, but what was I doing in that 4 years?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I was struggling with mental health. I was sitting at home, like, why not go give it a crack? You know what I mean?
100%.
And if I made it, who knows?
Exactly.
So,
so you didn't end up going ahead of it because of...
You know why? Because NRL came back and said, if you go over there and give it a go, your 4 years restarts if you come back and you don't make it.
That makes 0 sense. What was their reasoning behind that?
They didn't give me a reason.
They didn't give you a reason?
No. I wasn't allowed to do OSTAG, park OSTAG, let alone anything. I turned up to a park once and what happened? The word got out and then my lawyer called me straight away and said, don't get on that field. You're not allowed to play.
You're kidding.
Yeah. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, just don't do it. Wasn't allowed to play park OSTAG. They sent me an email saying, yeah, you might be breaching your suspension.
How long into the suspension was that?
But this was last year.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just for a park OSTAG. I was like, look, whatever. I said, I'm not going to risk my suspension for park OSTAG, but if you're not going to let me play park OSTAG, I feel like a criminal.
I'm not saying just because you're here, but I do feel like 4 years is pretty excessive. Like, it's, you know, the lifetime of an athlete is very, very short. And I understand why they're doing it. It's obviously to deter athletes from obviously going down that route.
I could understand that. I could understand that.
But it's a pretty harsh...
And what I had to go through too, bro, like so I tried to fight it. I took it to the tribunal and I was just praying, hoping that at least they could just see why I took it. And, you know, like I was 18, I was 19 years old. One mistake, you know, like, and mind you, I've been tested a lot coming from how I'm at, like more than the average.
I'll breathe you there.
More than the average, bro.
Yeah.
So like I've passed every test. You know, all these rumors saying I've been on it since I was a kid. There's proof right there that I've passed. I think I passed 7 tests before that positive. But yeah, I took it to the tribunal. I was praying to at least get 2 years, bro. 2 years I was hoping. And
going into it, did you feel like you had a genuine chance?
No.
Why is that?
I thought they were using me as a example, yeah, and spent a lot of money on it, and a lot of time because fuck, those meetings with my lawyers and oh man, it was torture. And even just the tribunal itself was like court, bro, and yeah, and then they came back and said no, 4 years. So I went through all that for nothing. But hey, we're here now, bro. 100%. We're here now.
Did it go fast?
Nah, the first two years, slow, so slow, bro. Like it was torture. And then, to be fair, once I signed with Bulldogs, I think that's when I was like,
you had something to look forward to.
I needed that purpose, bro. I needed that because the first 3 years I was like, bro, like, am I even gonna come back? Like, what am I gonna do? Doubted myself. But then once Gus reached out, everything came back to me, bro. Like it was like, oh, I know who I am now. You know what I mean? Like, in a way, it's like it's an identity thing, bro. Like, as you know, everyone says don't let it be everything. It was everything for me, bro. So.
And you met with Ciro as well. What's he like?
Yeah, he's a legend, bro. He's a legend. I met I think all the staff, just genuine people, bro. And I just feel like, you know, I can play for them, bro. You know what I mean? And I can't wait.
He's definitely vouched for you. I actually had a chat with him about you, and he said he was catching up with you after all the news broke that they signed you, and he really likes you.
Yeah.
He really believes in you. And
Because we had a meeting. He wanted to sit down and get to know me, and I just spilled my beans, bro. I said, look, if you're gonna be my coach, I'm gonna spill my beans, and I'll put my trust in you. You put your trust in me, and that's that.
How are you gonna get the respect of all your teammates? Like, obviously with what's gone down, like, have you thought about that? Like, has that gone through your head at all?
It has. I think just the way I'm gonna train, the way I'm gonna go in there and train and earn my spot, and I'm just gonna be me, bro. I'm not gonna pretend like someone that I'm not or whatever. But
There's no need to be.
yeah, exactly. But I just want to go in there and be me. But I'm gonna train the house down, and I also like to be like a leader or a helper to others. You know, like help kids coming up, or be an example for. I didn't just go through that 4 years for no reason. I can use that. I can use that now to help others and lead them to a better path and knowledge on what to do. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah.
And you've had obviously some time to think about it. Like, now you've got that purpose. You're gonna you're gonna be a Canterbury Bankstown Bulldog. What's your goals going into 2024 for you?
Bro, to be honest, just I want to be happy. That's the number one. I want to be happy. I want to make myself proud. I want to make my family proud. And doing that, bro, I just want to play football. I just want to do what I know best, and that's playing football, bro. And if God willing, I make the side. Once I get that opportunity, bro, I'm taking it with both hands. And like my dad always says to me, sky's the limit. So once I get the opportunity, bro, I'm not looking back.
You said you did a lot of weight training the last 4 years. Your main attribute was your speed. How did you keep that in check? And
I only started this year speed training.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I started with Roger Fabry, January. Yeah, right. January this year, bro. He's a character. Every time I bring him up, someone just laughs.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And I tell people, you got to know him personally.
Yeah,
to understand him.
Exactly
Otherwise, if you don't, you're like, you think he's weird, bro. But he's a legend. He even he done so much for me, bro. And the only way I'm gonna repay him is playing good football. So,
and you still got your speed.
I still got my speed, bro.
Yeah.
Still got my speed, and I think the more if I lose 2 or 3 kilos, the more fast I'm gonna get.
Agree.
So, I'm happy with where I'm at now, bro. I built a good base, and yeah.
You ready for preseason?
I am and I'm not, bro. Hey, the 4 years I didn't miss the 1.2s, the box runs and all that, bro. But
nah, you missed the most?
What?
The wrestling sessions.
Bro, I've been doing wrestling for 5 months at Speed and Grange, but with the boys, Robert Whittaker.
Yeah.
Bro, 5 months. And I'm telling you, I reckon it's the hardest training I've ever done.
Is Alex still there?
Alex is still there, bro.
Yeah.
Legend. All those boys, massive respect to them, man. They're such humble boys. They can...
It's a good setup.
Massive, mad setup. And, bro, I'm wrestling guys half my size.
Opinion. Yeah.
And you just got to respect that, bro. You know what I mean? So massive respect to them.
It hurts the ego a little bit.
Massive, bro. I walk in there, I'm like, all right, bro. Because you think it's a size game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not, bro. It's all technique.
100%.
But this guy just went, but took me down in 2 seconds. I was like, bro, what just happened? But it's humbling, and I think that's helped me a lot. So 5 months there has helped me.
So we can expect you November 8th to be back training with the boys.
Yeah. That'll be my first official day, yeah.
How good. And have you spoken position-wise with Ciro, what you want to do? Like, I remember last time you were playing right centre. Is that a position you want to kind of cement for yourself?
I want to play centre, but like I said, I'll be grateful for whatever position, bro. But centre's obviously the position I want to be playing, and yeah, doesn't matter what side.
Yeah, I just realised as well, like the last 4 years, you haven't been able to do anything with the football, with any team sport, touch, I'll say. So what have you done? Have you done any at least footy drills?
Yeah, I've done footy drills, but I feel like, bro, you can relate, bro. I think it's just gonna come back naturally, bro. I've been playing since I was 4. I think I'll be a bit rusty, but I think that 3 months of preseason or whatever, it'll come back to me.
Muscle memory.
It's I just wanted to get physically and mentally right for preseason. With the football, that's just gonna come naturally, I hope. So, I have been throwing the ball around, but more so just getting physically ready, bro. Just getting fit. Because all those four years of weights, bro, you get stiff, man.
I can imagine. Hey,
You get
you're
stiff.
preaching to the preacher, brother. I know, trust me.
Far out.
Oh, you got a bit of ink on you.
Yeah,
Talk to
I
me about
know.
all that. Is it
Bro,
symbolic? Is
no meaning, bro. Hey, no meaning. Like
it Japanese?
Japanese, yeah. So like, I don't know, man. Like I think back now, I'm like, I should have got some more meaningful tattoos, but I just like the look of it. My dad's got Japanese, my brother's got Japanese, so I was like, may as well just keep going with the trend, bro, and just do Japanese.
Do you got anything else booked on for your body?
Nah, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I've got my full back done, but like I haven't finished. I got like one more session left, and I'm just like, nah, I can't be. It's the worst pain, man.
Oh, that's all.
It's the
worst pain. Like, you're pretty much all done.
Yeah. Hey,
You're
I'm
a sucker
done,
for
bro.
pain by the sounds of it.
I'm done. But now I'm seeing people like they're getting anesthetic, like they're knocking themselves out. Like the full famous people are knocking themselves out and then getting like 4 or 5 people tattooing them. They're not going through the actual process, the pain. And
well,
so if I'm going to do it, I'll probably do that.
I wanted to rewind a bit. We just touched on and gave a bit of a taste about the NFL kind of journey there. Was the band that took you out of it?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Or did you at least do a couple of training sessions here and there?
No.
Nothing
So
at all?
I sat down with my mum and dad and I was like, is this really worth the risk? Like, let's weigh this up here. I'm like, I'm going to go over there. And
it sounds like you always had this ambition to come back and play in the NRL one day.
I just got so much to prove, bro. So much to prove. Like, all these people saying, you know, I was the player that I was because of one injection that I took in the off season. Like that fuels me, bro. That makes me want to come out and just
prove
everyone wrong, man. Like, because that who I was before that injection, man, I sacrificed everything. Partying, graduation, schoolies, everything, bro. I was that guy.
You must have lost your best years of your teens.
Bro, I dead set was the guy at my best mate's 18th. Like, I would be in the corner sober and the one that's not drinking and go home early. I was that guy, bro, because my dream was to make it. I put all my eggs in that one basket, bro. I just wanted to be that NRL player and the best I could be.
You had no backup plan?
No backup plan, bro. And I think that's the sole reason why it led me to where I was, because football was everything. And when I got that operation and I was in hospital for a week because I had a bad infection and you know, something went wrong with my shoulder. And after it, I was just in such a bad state, bro. So I was like, I wanted to come back as best as I could. And that led me to doing.
Do you know, so I want to cut you off,
Yeah.
Do you know what percent it is to actually make an NRL, to play one game?
No.
It's less than 1%.
Yeah.
Do you just truly believe in yourself that much that you were going to play in the NRL?
When
did you believe in yourself? When did you decide that one day I'm going to be an NRL player? Because you were touted to be, you're one of the best juniors coming through the ranks. But when did you know truly in yourself that you were going to play in NRL one day? What age?
I say 15s when I made Australian schoolboys. I set that goal from the start, and then I'm like, once I make Australian schoolboys, I'm just gonna keep ticking off these goals, and everything I set, I ticked off, and I was like, man, this can't get any better. Like, I made the New South Wales Origin, I made schoolboys a year up, got player of the tournament. Like, I set all these goals, and I was just ticking them, and I'm just like, bro, life's so good. I'm on that path. Signed my contract straight from school, straight into NRL.
That's crazy, man.
And I'm just like, everything is just falling into place. And then but like I said, bro, it was my whole identity, bro. Like, that was me.
Yeah.
If I had a bad game, man, like, I was depressed the whole week until I redeemed myself the following week. Like, it was in a way it was pretty bad. It wasn't healthy.
You didn't look that depressed when you played us after that shocker of the week. I'll never forget
you were beating us at the start, and then we came back.
Man, that year was one of the hardest years for me personally. Like, I was, so 2019, like, we just struggled to. I remember as well that preseason, like, we trained the house down, but we just couldn't get the results on the board.
Yeah.
And 2020, everything just was on the up for Penrith.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
3 back-to-back grand finals.
I know, man, crazy.
Anyway,
crazy.
It is what it is,
That's
man.
it, bro.
Do you still keep in touch with any of the Sharky boys that you played with?
I don't, nah.
Anyone reach out to you, like, when you're going through everything?
A few of the boys. But to be fair, bro, like I kind of just
Cut yourself off.
yeah.
Why?
Well, it's just such a bad time, like a bad time in my life where I didn't even want to like watch football, do anything involved with footy. So like like obviously it was my fault, but I don't know, bro. I just cut myself from everyone. I was literally just in my little shell at home, and that's it, bro. Whoever wanted to call me, I think I turned my phone off. I think I got off social media. I got off everything, bro. But yeah, to be fair, a few of the Sharks boys reached out, but to this day, I only keep in contact with Woodsy because I was playing with Woodsy at the time. He's a legend, yeah.
Yeah.
He would just reply to my stories here and there. He's a legend, bro.
Yeah.
I got on well with him. He was a legend.
He's a legend.
Gal reached out to me. I've always respected Gal. He took me under his wing when I was coming through the ranks. So massive respect for him. But
One of the best to ever do it.
it'll be interesting. You know. Hopefully I make the team. But when I verse Sharks, it'll be very interesting to see how that goes.
I can't wait to watch that.
It'll be interesting. I've got this feeling. I know I keep saying God willing, like hopefully I make the team. I just got this feeling where if I'm in the team, I think it's round 1. I reckon that it will be against Sharks. I don't know what. And if the draw comes out and it's against Sharks, I'm just gonna go, wow.
Well, you're going to have a lot of points in that team. I definitely feel like the Bulldogs on the rise. So
I think so.
You got guys, like if you play on the left edge, you got William Kikau, you got Burden, say yourself, and then you got Fox on that left flank. Even if you're on the other side, there's Jacob Preston, I think it is, Toby Sexton, either yourself or Karaz.
Yeah.
So it's pretty potent edges, man.
And then Critter at the back.
Yeah, exactly. I forgot about Critter. That's right.
But that's what wanted me to go there, bro. When Gus sat me down, he goes, I just want you and Fox to work together. I'm like, if you've got that speed, I just feel like that you will work good.
Good thing about speed is if you do make a bad decision defense, like it's easy to make up for it when you got that speed.
100%, for sure. And yeah, bro, I'm excited.
Have you spoken to any of the boys at the Dogs? Anyone reach out?
Yeah, a few of them reached out.
Yeah.
Reed Marnie messaged me the other day to catch up. I think we're going to go for lunch or something before we go back with all the boys. I bumped into Liam Knight. I bumped into a few boys because they train at the same gym. So, they look like a good bunch of boys, bro. Like, I just want to be happy when I go in there, And I think that's the key to play good football if you're happy.
And I got no doubt you'll be happy, bro.
Yeah.
You've been wanting this moment for the last 4 years, and you finally got there. And
100%.
I'm Jed for you.
Thanks
I can't wait. Like everyone makes mistakes in their life. Like,
I know, bro.
no one is perfect. No one is perfect, but
sure.
everyone's got that opportunity to kind of make amends and redeem themselves. And
that's
the opportunity is there on the plate for you.
For sure, man.
Go and take it, brother.
I am. Don't worry.
Now, something a bit more lighter, right?
Yeah.
So, true or false questions.
Yeah.
If you were still playing, do you think you were a genuine Origin player? Because I know you were close to being in the development squad in the Origin at one point.
Yeah.
True or false?
I don't want to come off cocky, but I would have believed myself, yes, true.
And why is that? How were you, like, do you feel like you got the, a bit of a taste of it, or like did someone call you up? Like, what did you believe in? Or just do you believe that you're on the right trajectory?
Well, Wade Graham told me at training once that Freddie gave him a call and said, what do you think of Bronson Xerri?
That's pretty cool, man.
And when he told me that, I was like, bro, no way. To be honest, look, I would have gave it a mad crack. Of course, would have put my best foot forward, but I don't think I was ready. Nah, I wasn't ready.
In what sense you weren't ready? Physically, or just like the game itself?
Yeah, I wasn't ready, bro. But just for Wade to say that to me, or Freddie to even consider me, bro, I was like, wow.
Who'd you grow up like wanting to kind of replicate your game with? Is there anyone that you kind of idolized growing up?
Well, bro, I was a 5'8" growing up.
You were 5'8"?
Yeah, I was a 5'8".
You were all show and go for sure.
I was a 5'8", bro. I grew up. I loved watching Benji Marshall, and yeah, like you said, I was all show and go, bro. Steph, I was the biggest hog, but yeah, I was a 5'8" growing up, and then obviously I got a bit bigger, and then when I went to Sharks, the coach was like, "You're not a 5'8". You're let's chuck you in the centers," and then I've loved it ever since.
Well, pull footy out of it. Was there a figure that you really looked up to growing up?
Just anyone,
and it could be anyone.
But I think it's normal to look up to your dad and your older brothers.
Of course, yeah.
So, I kind of had this upbringing where my dad always wanted to, to us kids to be tough and know how to fight or
Be able to protect yourself.
be able to, So he would get me and my other brother sparring, and mind you, he was a big beanstalk. My other brother, bro, massive, and
What's the age gap?
only 2 years, but he just shot up. He was massive.
Did you play footy as well?
Yeah, bro. I was under his shadow for a while, bro. He was, he was coming through the ranks. Just injuries got him out. But my dad used to just put gloves on and then brawl, and he used to pump me because I was a short, stocky thing back then, and then my brother was just pumping me, and I would cry, and then I'll just go ape on him, and then I just been brought up like that, you know what I mean? And so yeah, I just looked up to my dad and my older brothers. Yeah.
Oh, I had the same relationship with my cousins, but we're both the same age. I remember every Sunday we used to have a barbecue with the family and stuff. And we'd be at the front yard, and all my older cousins always wanted to impress them, right? And they always G'd me up and my cousin. Me and him would just be bashing each other on the lawn, and everyone would be cheering. And, I'll cry, he'll cry.
I know, and then when you cry, you get more angry, and then you just pump each other more.
It's like that kid rage.
It's good, but it toughens you up. You know what I mean? Like.
Can't do that these days.
Nah. Nah.
It must be a wog mentality or something.
I think it is, bro. I think it is but my older brother was a boxer, so and we've all loved boxing.
Can you throw him?
I could throw him, but I wouldn't consider myself like a.
Like you wouldn't step in the ring, like
I would definitely step in the ring. 100% I will. Like that's one of my goals.
I know Zach Lomax is looking for a fighting partner.
Like I tell everyone, I said, just let me find.
Oh, really?
No, I said, let me find my feet in football.
Yeah.
Let me get back on that, and then.
Yeah.
One thing at a time. But I would love to jump in the ring, for sure. I got offered to fight Micah Sivo, Stand Sports.
Micah throw him? I know he's a beast on the field.
I know, bro.
He's a scary man.
My manager just rang me. Goes,
Micah,
bro, we got to fight for you. I go. I said, am I even allowed to fight?
I can't picture Micah in the ring. I just can't see it. He's a very
gentle giant.
Gentle giant, yeah.
I would have. I actually considered it, but I said, nah. That's one thing at a time.
Yeah,
one thing at a time.
I think you made the right decision.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, is boxing kind of part of your suspension as well, though?
Yeah.
So you couldn't box at all,
bro? If I couldn't play Park Ostag.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Your hands are really tired there.
Oh man, I just wanted to something competitive, bro. Give me something competitive. Like I couldn't even go to tracks, like athletic tracks.
What?
Yeah.
That makes...
Yeah, bro. Anything that's...
It's almost like a jail sentence.
That's how it felt, bro.
Yeah, well, far out. Well, hats off to you, man. You put up for the last 4 years. Must have been tough.
Yeah, it's done.
I'm curious to know, like, what's your pre-game go-to for music?
Music?
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy because if you look at my playlist, you'll be like, there's love songs, there's rap, then there's country. Like it's just a whole shebang, bro. Like,
oh really?
And one of them, like a love song could just G me up, and then a country song could G me up, and then rap could G me up. So like I'm
you're all over the shop.
Yeah, I'm all over the shop, bro. Like it's crazy, but
if you had to pick, like,
if I had to pick,
top
bro,
3, like what would it be?
But I love Central C at the moment. He G's me up. Central C, Drake and Lil Baby. I just like the rap scene.
And top 3 movies of all time.
Oh, movies, bro. I'm not really.
I feel like you're a bit of a sport junkie, so I feel like you'd love like those, like Remember the Titans or Any Given Sunday.
Nah, bro.
I got that wrong.
I couldn't even tell you my 3 favorite movies. Straight out.
No. I know my first. I love The Godfather.
I haven't even watched that.
What?
Yeah. Isn't it's like a gangster movie? Yeah,
it's a gangster movie.
love that. I love that stuff, bro.
Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, mate. One of the all-time best movies ever.
I heard that, but I think I started it once and I got. It needs to get me at the start, man. You know what I mean? If it doesn't get me at the start, bro, I'm not gonna stay patient to it.
You're obviously a bit of a sneakerhead as well.
Yep.
What's your sneaker rotation like? What's your go-to sneaker?
Bro, I'm always in gym wear. So like right now, I think these are Reacts. Yeah, Nike Reacts. I'm either in these or Phantoms, bro. I love to slip on the Phantom. So, bro, I'm always in Nike.
Man, I don't remember the last time I wore Nike. You know,
You know-
I got all Adidas. My whole shoe collection is just
Yeah.
Adidas. Majority
But
Adidas.
Adidas are like they're
And a bit of
thick.
designer
They're
here and there,
thicker
you know,
wear,
Gucci,
yeah.
bit of Versace. No.
Have to, bro. Have to on a night
know.
out, bro. Yeah, I love Yeezys, bro. I love these Yeezys. That
Yeah, they are
the
matte
boys
colour.
got,
They're
Yeah,
matte colour.
yeah.
I might need a new pair, Jay. But yeah, do you like? So you're obviously you're not contracted with anyone at the moment. But
Nah. I was with Nike. Obviously they I had to pull out of that. Well, they pulled me out of it. So, I think once you play good football, everything comes with it. So I'm not worried about it.
Might plant the seed with Adidas. You never know. Come over to the dark side, brother.
Adrian still there?
Adrian's still there.
Yeah.
So he's obviously reached out to you already.
Nah. He was. I think I sat down with him when I was playing, 4 years ago. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But
Okay.
nah. I'm a Nike head. I'm a Nike. I can't go anything else.
Who can you see being your best friend of the other doggies?
Good question.
Who
Look,
do you reckon's just got absolute kick off?
I've grown up with Curtis Moran. But a few of the boys have gone. I grew up like Declan Casey. He's gone. Franklin
is he
Pele.
gone, is he?
Yeah, Franklin Pele I grew up with. He's gone.
He's a big human, that Franklin.
Massive.
He's a whole FC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, if he just got fit, I've always said this, he would be the next best forward, 100%.
Maybe the best thing for him is to go over to the Super League, you know?
For sure. But to answer your question, bro, I think it will be hard not to get along with Fox, bro. It will be hard not to, you know what I mean? He's just so out there, and I feel like me and him could get along, and, hopefully we get that centre and winger combination. And
You need that. You need that synergy between centre and winger.
yeah, you need it, for sure. You need to trust each other and whatnot. So I reckon I'll get along with him.
So you've got that interest to step in the boxing ring.
Yeah.
Is there one footy player in your mind that you want to go toe-to-toe with? I got one for you, but I'll let you answer it first.
No, you know what? You answer it.
You want me to answer
Yeah,
it?
go.
Zach Lomax, 100%.
100%.
Centre v centre.
Yeah.
I feel like you
I can see that.
I feel like you two have gone at it, growing up.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Oh, 100%. I'll jump in the ring with him. Yeah, for sure.
You
And
back yourself?
I'll back myself. And you know who I want to call out? Paul Gallup.
No, how do you reckon you'll go against Gal?
Oh, no, he'll destroy me. But I think it would be a laugh. It would be good. He's just tough. He'd respect the guy. He would destroy me, but that's just all for a laugh.
Old bull versus young pup.
Yeah.
mate.
It would be good.
Did you watch the boxing on the weekend with Francis?
I did, bro.
Tyson?
I think Francis.
I think
got
Francis
ripped,
too,
bro.
man. Big time. I
yeah.
saw something online that the count was like 23 seconds or something like that. And we actually had a good chat with Skinny Hussein, who fought Manny Pacquiao. And
I seen that.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he kind of got ripped the same way.
Bro, it's
a pretty corrupt sport when you think about it.
It sucks, man. And being Francis Ngannou, like, right, imagine he won that. Let alone, like, now he showed that he deserves to be there. He just went toe-to-toe with the best heavyweight going around. Like, and he should have won that. He dropped him. So, like, respect to him. But if he won that, fuck, man. Can you imagine? Like, what more?
I reckon it's a setup for a rematch.
You reckon?
I reckon.
No, but
Brian's on
Fury's
the
fighting that Usyk, whatever his name is.
Well, before the fight, he came out and said his next fight's going to be in December. And then post-fight, he said, I'm not going to fight till the new year. So,
Are you a UFC fan? You like UFC?
I love UFC.
Who's your favorite fighter?
Of all time?
Yeah.
I love GSP.
GSP was mad.
Yeah.
What about now?
Right now, I love like Aussie
You can't
talent.
go past Volk.
Volks,
Yeah.
Like I just respect him so much just because he's obviously one of the smaller guys from
Yeah.
where he come from, especially like,
And bro-
Australia, like you look at the States, you look at Russia, you look at all these countries that put a lot of effort and money into the sport. Australia don't really put that much into UFC. So Volks is pretty much, put Aussies on the map, I reckon, in that sense.
Bro, he's earned my respect massively when he came out and he said, like, he was struggling mentally. And did you see that?
No, I didn't actually.
He came out after and he goes, I needed to take this fight because I was at home struggling, like, mentally. Like, I needed to get in camp. I needed to fight. So, like, someone like him, as big as him, got everything at his feet, struggles mentally with stuff. Like, it inspires everyone, you know what I mean? Like,
I think you just planted the seed to get him on the show. I'll try my luck
you go.
anyway. Folks, if you're listening, brother, I'd
There
love
you
to get
go.
you on. Speaking of boxing, our last guest was Jeff Fenech and Skinny Hussein. And
yeah.
Jeff did the honours and wrote your little notes, question in there. So all the guests have been writing the next guest a bit of a question. So if you want to open that up and read that out.
What,
And
open this?
Yeah, open that up. That's from Jeff Fenech. A Maltese to a Maltese.
Yeah, my fellow Maltesan. What is your worth? Oh,
That's massive.
and did Jeff write this?
Jeff wrote that.
Well, you spelt it wrong, but anyway. If the camera can see that, if there's a H in there in the what, Jeff?
That's broken me.
Too many head knocks, bro.
Oh my god.
Nah,
Jeff. I love you.
respect, Jeff. Good question. What is your worth? Shit.
It is a
What
good
is my
question.
worth? Wow, how do you even answer that, bro? What is my worth? I don't know how to answer it, bro.
It's a pretty strong question.
Yeah, like, I don't know what. Look, my worth is just. I don't know if this is answering the question, but just going out there and doing what I love and making my family proud and just being as successful as I can be, bro, and looking after my loved ones and if my family's happy, bro, I'm happy, and that's if that answers the question, Jeff, that's my worth.
I feel like you do owe a lot to your family by the sounds of it. There's obviously a very deep connection there.
Yeah, well, bro, I put them through hell. You know what I mean? Like me, to be fair, me and my older brother. So, man, like everyone carries our last name. Everyone knows, you know, our name's been through the mud in the media. And I think it's time where it's for me and my brother to move on and you know give back to the family. And that's my goal.
I love that, brother.
Yeah.
Now you got the opportunity
to write a question.
A question, yep, for our next guest.
Well, as any question
Any
or like
question you want.
because that was deep. What was your word? What
Foxy.
Yeah, what was Fox's one?
I love you, Foxy. But I can't repeat the question that he said. Definitely out there. And but yeah, again, you write whatever you want, brother. Just please, just keep it G-rated. Like,
should I write this after this or
you can write it now.
I'll write it now.
Write it now. We got all the time in the world.
Well done, brother.
Well done. Don't show me. It's for our next guest.
No dramas.
So you're obviously closing this bad chapter of your life, but also now you get the opportunity to see your brother who's just coming out of jail. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So I go pick him up on Thursday. He's at Macquarie. It's a 5 or 6 hour drive. So
Wow.
Exciting times, man. He's done, I think, nearly 3 years. It's crazy how it's all planning out. You know, he comes out of jail and then I go back to training next week. So, you know, I think the light at the end of the tunnel is finally coming, and yeah, it's a big moment for our family.
What's your relationship with like with your brother?
Well, like I said before, I look up to my brother. So, you know, we all make mistakes, and you know, he made a mistake. It was an unfortunate car accident he had, and led him to got a charge of manslaughter, and it's been tough on the family, man. In and out, like I've seen him in jail since I was around 14. He's been in and out, so.
Has there been opportunities to go see him?
Yeah.
6 hours away.
I've seen him. I've visited a few jails now where he's at. So, I remember one stage when I was young, I would have to get up and drive to Nowra. He's been Silverwater. He's been Windsor. He's been all over, and obviously that takes a toll on myself. You don't want to see your brother in jail. It's not a good thing to see, you know, especially when you're a young kid that looks up to your brother. So. But like I said, I'll pick him up on Thursday. I just can't wait to see him, man. He's going to come home and we're all going to have a big feed. He comes home to his son and his wife, and now he's due to have another kid in I think this weekend. So everything's happening, bro. It's full on.
You've done a full circle almost.
I know, man.
You've gone through a tough period in your life.
Yeah.
A bit of a dark stain for you and the family,
Yeah.
and now like you got like everything's just happening like.
Yeah, bro.
It's up and up, and you're obviously coming back into the NRL. You're getting reunited with your brother.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
You definitely can see light at the end of the tunnel now.
For sure, and you know, me and him, you know, we in a way we've done this time together. He's done his time in jail. I've done my time outside, and
pretty much
we've said it from the start. I said, look, bro, we're gonna go through this together, and it's just gonna be a moment when he walks out those gates where I just give him a big hug and say, bro, we did it. You know, we've done it. It's time to to put the last name back on the map with good news and positive vibes, bro. And that's our plan.
I'm really excited for you, brother. That is awesome news.
Thanks,
man.
brother. Appreciate it.
Obviously, we're concluding the show.
Yeah.
Biggest question I want to ask is,
Ask me.
obviously, you've done a lot of visualization.
Yeah.
What's your first season of the Bulldogs look like for you?
You know, hopefully just successful, bro. Hopefully, you know, we prove all, well, myself, if I'm talking on myself, I prove everyone wrong. But as a team, I just hope, and as a club, we show everyone that, you know, we can be capable to be a top 4, if not grand final team, bro. And I believe in. I know I'm only just starting, but I've got the belief in the club and the players, and I feel like if, you know, we can all put it together, bro, the sky's the limit for us, and, you know, God willing, we're gonna go all the way. So that's what I'm visualizing.
I love that, brother. Well, you've got my support. You've got another supporter here, myself, and I really look forward to watching you running out the blue and white next year. Thanks for jumping on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Again, man, like I'm really happy for you that you're making a return back to the game, because you're a superstar, and can't wait to watch you, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
Thanks for coming on, brother. And everyone that's tuned in, thank you so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for our next guest next week.